Every book, every volume you see here has a soul. The soul of the person who wrote it and of those who read it and lived and dreamed with it. Every time a book changes hands, every time someone runs his eyes down its pages, its spirit grows and strengthens. Shadow of the Wind, or La Sombra del Viento by Carlos Ruiz Zafon, is a work of historical fiction that centers around Daniel Sempere in the 1940s, right after the Spanish Civil War. As a child, his father takes him to the Library of Forgotten Books, where he falls in love with a book that he grabs called The Shadow of the Wind by Julian Carax. He finds out that Julian Carax is actually not a very famous author. He's not celebrated at all. He's pretty obscure. So he wants to find out more about him. And this sets in motion this great journey of his where he tries to uncover the truth about Julian Carax, what happened to him, and where is he now. It's a mystery that unravels as it goes along. It's a story within a story. We're hearing about the story of Daniel Sempere, while at the same time, we're hearing the story of Julian Carax. I really like this framing. It's a slow start, but by the halfway point, I was really hooked into the book. I just wanted to keep learning more about Julian's life and what happened to him. There are so many great, well-written characters in the story. My favorite is Fermin, but Julian is so well-written, as well as Nuria, as well as the caretaker of Penelope. Those characters are all fantastic, and I teared up in some parts of the story. The only knock I have for this book is I think the main character, Daniel, also his dad and his love interest are not as interesting as everyone else in the story. But yeah, this book is absolutely fantastic. I took a lot from it. It just says so much. Carlos Ruiz Zafón did such a good job here. I mean, it's a story about stories in general, about the power of storytelling, about how they impact our own lives and make us change them, how history can be repeated and we could learn from it before we make the same mistakes, and also how we as humans live on through story, people remembering us. There's also a lot of very clear connections to the Spanish Civil War, and how like oppressive regimes can kind of silence people and their stories, and also how a lot of like toxic masculinity and patriarchy can do these things as well. So overall, I really, really enjoyed this book. I would give it an 8 out of 10.